Today we are going to start solving quadratics by factoring. So this is going to be taking everything that you've learned this week, putting it together and solving these equations. So the objective is to find quadratic solutions, or roots, or zeros they can be called, by factoring rather than graphing. So for an example, find the solutions of the equation y equals x squared plus 3x minus 10 by factoring. So first, step 1, we want to set the quadratic equation equal to 0. So I drop that y equals and put it equal to 0. Step 2, we want to factor the left side. So we're going to factor left side. So I need to figure out two numbers that multiply to negative 10 and add up to positive 3. So I have x plus 5 times x minus 2 equals 0. Then we are going to, step 3, set each factor to equal 0 and solve for x. So we're going to do x plus 5 equals 0, x minus 2 equals 0. We're going to solve each of these. Step 4, write your answer using curly braces. There will also be instances where we run into problems that look like this, 3x squared plus 15x. This is where you're going to use what we learned on Monday, where we take the greatest common factor and pull that out. So in this one it's going to be 3x, so then I have parentheses, 3x squared divided by 3x is going to leave me with just x. And then I have 15x divided by 3x gives me 5. I'm going to set that equal to 0. Then I'm going to set each of these equal to 0. So I have 3x equals 0, x plus 5 equals 0. Solving each of these, divided by 3, minus 5, and then writing your answer. If you have an equation that is not in standard form, you must move, then factor, then solve. So in number 17, we have x squared plus 4x equals 21. So we need to take that 21 and move it so that it's on the same side as everything else. So it's gonna subtract 21. Those cancel. Do the same thing over here. So I'm left with x squared plus 4x minus 21 equals 0. And then we're gonna factor. Second step. So two numbers that multiply to equal negative 21 and then add up to positive 4. I have y plus 7, x plus 7, and then x minus 3, still equal to 0. I'm going to take and set both of these equal to 0. So I have y plus x plus 7 equals 0, x minus 3 equals 0, so minus 7, those cancel, x equals negative 7, plus 3, those cancel, x equals 3, and I'm going to write those in my braces.